Hey guys, number one Marmaduke fan. Look who snuck in my room. So, we are looking at Robotech The New Generation, number 3. I didn't know anything about Robotech except it was kind of like, I thought, oh, it's like that Transformers thing from the 1980s, and I thought it was a manga anime. And then I looked it up, and apparently it was always one of those American Japanese collaboration things that were popular in the 80s, where the Japanese would provide the cool giant robot designs and the anime style drawings, and the Americans would provide the radicalness. This is so this is so radical. No, I don't mean it's radical. I mean you have to say radical in that tone of voice. And you have to have a synthesizer playing a weirdly out of place upbeat tune the entire time. This is one of those comics that I can actually enjoy ironically. And I say that I hate enjoying things ironically. I want to either like something or not like something. But then once in a while, there's a 1960s Spider-Man episode where he's chasing the rhino around, and it's just so ridiculous. It's so perfect. I can't help it. I just have to grin. So first off, let's just drink in this cover. So there's like the pop star with like the rainbow background, and most of the cover is like this weird animal pattern, and the growling guys in the background, and then an elbow right to the face. Sunglasses are falling off, and then look, it goes on. And there's a giant eyeball right outside, and stage lights all up there. Comico. So I guess Comico was just like a weird little indie company. Like they did a bunch of Robotech books, Sniff Squad, and they did like Mage, the Hero Discovered, like a decade before Image did it, I guess. So I reviewed anyway. More of that later, but. Clearly, this was just like a TV tie-in. They've got like the hip new, robot toy cartoon. And so the first observation I had is there are some storytelling tropes that are cliche. They're not just tropes. They've been done so many times, you can't do them again unless you find some clever twisteroo on them. By the time Family Guy makes fun of it and it's a dead meme, you shouldn't do it again. So the problem with a lot of SJW books isn't the SJW-ness, it's that they're just the same tired plots over and over again. Like a girl walks into a bar and instantly, hey, girlie, your butt looking fine today, I'm going to assault you. And she says, oh no, I'm not interested. And he says, oh yeah? Well, now I'm going to murder you. That's ridiculous. So this is basically what it is. The Robotech team go to a bar, and there's a girlie performing there, and some radical gangsters, they see her, and they immediately want to start a fight with her, and one slaps her, and she slaps him back, and then this all escalates into, like, a battle. Well, don't just stand there, cut her up. What the? Who is that girl? She's great. What is this? What is that arm? Swish. He's whipping the knife behind his back. Wacko, right in the kisser. Radical. She has an ET hat. What is this? So, these are, I won't show the artist names because I don't want to roast them, but it's an American artist team who are clearly just like copying or directly referencing manga images or screenshots from the anime itself. So yeah, there's consistently like this sort of weird, stiff look to it. And it kind of just like goes on a little too long. Like I was expecting this to be the plot of the first couple pages. Like they're going to take out the jerks at the bar. And then it turns out like the jerks at the bar have giant machine guns on, oh, you can get Robotech shirts. And look, they're robots in disguise. And there's like this guy who's a big lunk who like ran away from the army. So there's like this kind of commentary on like draft dodging during the Vietnam War, where he's big and strong, but he's avoided being in the army against the Invid or whatever the evil alien robots are. Thank you. You are so useful. You meow at 3 a.m. and look at him. He's a perfect book stand. You're the best pet in comics Twitter. So, and then I don't know. It's just like cute stuff. Like the little girl. Oh, there goes my book stand. I guess that there was a flaw in that plan. Like the little girl, she's like boy crazy and she likes big lunks, and he kind of feels bad because they're shaming him for being a coward. And then I gotta show you that. Oh yeah, they have like this cool little page to show books that are coming up. Mage the Hero Discovered. I read the first one of that and I didn't like it, but some people have told me it gets really good. So I will give it another chance. And then like random, hey, this panel's this way, this panel's this way. And I guess this beam is knocking him into the tree, or the beam missed him and then it's going into the tree. Like, the words make me think, okay, this is supposed to be the same beam here and here, but they're not drawing the same rotating panels. Hey, boss, your knees are knocking. Are you scared? I'm not scared. I'm mad, you idiot. I'm so mad my knees are knocking. It's like Team Rocket. What is this? All right. That's enough of me just not believing this. Talk about a no-win situation. All right, here it is. So after like all that, like the lounge dancer girl starts stripping in front of them, and it's a man, and he was a Robotech pilot the entire time in disguise. Oh no, the girl of my dreams was really a guy. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. How transphobic. I love it. But if you dislike... okay, if you are an SJW, I'm not saying take all your politics out of your art. You can put some politics in your art. I'm just saying that if you think it being current year means you shouldn't have jokes like this in your book, maybe you shouldn't have the weird random thugs in a bar just randomly start assaulting women trope. Maybe that's a trope that we don't need in current year. Oh, look at you, stepping all over the comic. That's okay. This is going to the donation bin, but this was not a donation win. I kind of got some ironic enjoyment out of how ridiculous it all was, but you gotta step up your game a little bit. Robotech, the New Generation, Volume 3. Where is that line again? One more time. Just for... Talk about a no-win situation. I'm number one mark. Now, if you couldn't like something ironically, don't bother with this. It's just ridiculous. This is the oldest fake manga I found. 1985? Yeah, like I thought the fake America manga thing was like a craze for the late 90s and early 2000s. But 1985, I may have found Patient Zero of... these sniffles are killing me. Is it you? I'm allergic to you, aren't I? You've ruined this entire review. There, be a bookmark like you're supposed to be. All right, this is my dumbest review in a while. Take that, giant sniff. I'm number one Marmaduke fan. Don't bother with Robotech, but it was kind of goofy. Love you, catch you later. I feel ashamed of myself for this video. What am I doing with my life? Look at this pretty picture. Catch you later.